guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. It looks like Nicki Minaj might be bringing back R0MÄN for the snakes in the camp, in her friend group, and Young Money. Now, Nicki Minaj teased a possible Pink Friday 2 re-up on Stationhead a few days ago.
Astrid Loves Nicki said, will there be a Pink Friday 2 re-upload?
Ash Miracle.
Possibly.
And I definitely think Nicki Minaj, for the re-up for Pink Friday 2, please bring R0MÄN back. Especially for one of the biggest snakes in the industry, Champagne Thickums. Not only did Champagne Thickums put out a song with Scratch Off, which is flopping on the charts, we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but he also is promoting Scratch Off's album. Scratch Off has been promoting her album, pretending like she's Nunu from ATL, the movie, okay? Everybody knows the movie with T.I. in it called ATL, and Lauren London is in that movie, and she's been, using Nunu, the character from ATL, to promote her album, okay? And so she's been dressing like Nunu, she's been putting out little skits and stuff like that. And of course, Champagne Thickums put up a picture on his Instagram story on his backup Instagram called Plot Twist. Allegedly, he deleted it, but this is subliminally promoting, Scratch Off album. He never posed Lauren London any other time because he ain't smashed Lauren London. Okay, Wayne did. But with that being said, this is him promoting Scratch Off because she is using Nunu, okay, the persona of Nunu, to promote her album. Okay, and she's been doing a bunch of skits. And like I said before, I believe that Champagne Thickums definitely helped Scratch Off, on a few songs on this album. Some of these songs sound like something Champagne Thickums would put out if he was a girl, even though he'd be acting like a B anyway. With that being said, I think Nicki Minaj definitely needs to work with Kung Fu Kenny in 2025. I know it's probably not going to be easy to work with Kung Fu Kenny, but I definitely think she should at least try. And then on top of that, I definitely think she should be throwing disses at Champagne Thickums, okay? Because not only is he promoting an album where Scratch Off is dissing Nicki Minaj in, okay? Because we already went over the disses when we did the review on the album. But he also is linking up with one of your biggest ops. Scratch Off recorded Nicki Minaj's phone calls. Okay, we're not going to forget about that. Called her super freaky grandma. Was age shaming her. Okay, and the funny thing is, Champagne Thickums is up in age, yet she didn't say nothing about that. Mariah Carey and J-Lo are also up in age, and she worked with them, but she tried to age shame Nicki Minaj. So in my opinion, he definitely needs to get whacked a few times, on the re-up, okay? Because I feel like he definitely don't mess with Nicki Minaj. And then on top of that, he didn't even promote Pink Friday 2 or Needle. But he promoting Scratch Off. Interesting. Doing a song with Scratch Off. And, he also has a video of Scratch Off on his Instagram. Okay? On the backup Instagram, Plot Twist. But he didn't promote Nicki Minaj once because he fake and phony. And then he also posted a picture of, Young Money. When Young Money first came out, you see Lil Twist, Tyga, Nicki, Wayne's in this picture. He's all tied up. I cropped him out. But with that being said, a lot of fans are speculating that this could be a Young Money reunion brewing. I'ma pass on that. Young Money ain't what it used to be. Definitely none of them really mess with each other like that. I don't think Wayne really messes with Champagne Thickums like that, and I don't think Champagne Thickums mess with Nicki like that. They can just stop the act. I would love that. Y'all don't mess with each other like that. Cut it out. Stop the act. It's obvious. It's evident. We don't need a fake Young Money reunion just because y'all need a coin, okay? Especially you, Champagne Thickums. You want a reunion because Kung Fu Kenny ended your career. Okay, but you don't really mess with Wayne and Nicki like that. It's evident. So sit this one out. I'm going to pass on it. I don't do fake and phony industry relationships, to make a coin. I don't get down with that. So I'm going to pass on this. Now, moving on from that, Doja Cat becomes the first artist in VMA history to have multiple songs from 2 albums be nominated for Video of the Year. Planet Her, it was Kiss Me More and Woman. And for Scarlett is Attention and The Town is Dead. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Congratulations to Doja Cat. And one thing I will say, Doja Cat does put out good music videos without having to get naked, okay, or turn into a snake, or walk around with, her butt cheeks out. She doesn't have to do any of that, okay, or twerk every scene. She don't have to do that. So you got to commend Doja Cat for at least putting talent first. Now, moving on to Botching Pregnant, Divorced, Delusional, Bitter, and also possibly a druggie. It looks like she will be headlining One Music Fest on October 26th and the 27th, okay? Other people headlining it is Gunna, Jill Scott, Victoria Monet, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And allegedly, Botching Bitter is also planning a tour because she sees the other girls going on tour. Nicki Minaj went on tour, Megan Thee Stallion. Sexy Red, I think she canceled some shows. Wasn't her tour getting canceled or something like that? I thought Sexy Red was having issues selling out. My Spice is on tour, but she's not sold out. Doja Cat went on tour. It was like 95% sold out. But the girls are going on tour. A lot of female rappers are going on tour because they saw Nicki Minaj do it. Even Missy, the icon, she decided to go on tour because she saw Nicki Minaj do it. But a lot of female rappers are inspired by Nicki Minaj when it comes to this tour. And so is Botched, Pregnant, Divorced, Delusional, Bitter, and Broke. And so with that being said, allegedly she is planning her tour. And I wouldn't be shocked if she copies Nicki Minaj's stage set. But I'm thinking, why would people have Botching Pregnant headline when she don't got no new music? And on top of that, she couldn't even sell out the EBT experience. I think it would be a waste of money, in my opinion. In no way, if I'm doing a concert or festival and I'm a promoter, I'm calling Botching Pregnant, Divorced, Bitter, and Broke, okay? Because you're not going to 100% sell out the event, okay? But luckily, there's other artists there. And it is a festival that she's headlining, so I'm sure, it could get sold out with the other acts on it. Now, Megan Thee Stallion clocks Nicki Minaj. Megan Thee Stallion, Mamushi, debuts with 3.5 million views within 24 hours on YouTube. People are comparing this to Super Freaky Girl, which debuted at 2.4 million views on YouTube within 24 hours. Now, some fans are saying, well, Super Freaky Girl is a solo, song and music video. She didn't have any features. But, the thotties are saying, well, Megan's feature is not a big artist, He's an artist that a lot of people don't know. It's not like it was somebody from BTS or, one of those big K-pop artists that are popular. But here's my thing. Megan Thee Stallion, she does make good music videos, and Mamushi went viral on TikTok. That's why the views are what it is, because it wasn't the same for Boa. It wasn't the same for Piss or the other music videos that she put out. Okay, Cobra. It wasn't the same for those music videos, but Mamushi went viral on TikTok. That's why it has so many views. On top of that, though, Megan Thee Stallion does put out good music videos. I will say she do. But the only thing I feel like with Megan is she always naked. It's the same thing. It's the same naked body, same twerking that she always do. She don't do nothing new. Okay, that's my only issue with Megan when it comes to the music videos. It feels like she don't really do anything new. To me, it seems like she do the same thing over and over again. Now, it has been reported that Queen Bee and among other big celebs rumored to boost Kamala Harris at the DNC event, okay? It was reported that the Democratic National Convention in Chicago are now having celebrities crawling out the woodwork to join Kamala Harris, including John Legend, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Kerry Washington, and Queen Bee, and other celebrities. Now, I think Queen Bee should stay out of politics. You don't want the white, Caucasian people to stop supporting you like they did after Lemonade dropped because you got too political with the Black Lives Matters movement. I remember that. So if I was Queen Bee, I would just focus on Act 3. I don't think she needs to support either party for the presidential election. But, Queen Bee has been very vocal. Well, I wouldn't even say vocal, but she has been very supportive of presidents in the past. So I'm really not shocked. She supported Obama. She supported the Clintons, Hillary Clinton, actually. And so I'm not shocked that she would support Kamala Harris. I just don't think it's a smart idea. But let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on to Scratch Off and Champagne Thickums yet again, okay? It has unfortunately been reported that Champagne Thickums and Scratch Off's Housekeeping Knows was streamed 900,000 times in its opening day on Palify. It's the first time a new Champagne Thickums song has failed to get over 1 million opening day streams on Palify since 2015. Goodness gracious, Scratch Off is only helping Champagne Thickums flop even more. Okay, so this is honestly a little bit embarrassing. Maybe he should have stuck with Team Nicki and not moving over to the op side. Not only that, Champagne Thickums debuts with 2 songs off of his 100 Trash Gigs project on Global Palify. At number 56 is Up, debut at 2.1 million streams, and Blue Green Red debut at a number 188 with 1.25 million streams. Okay, fans were saying that this is very low for him. Usually he debut a little bit higher and more streams, but this is what Champagne Thickums gets. You align yourself with flops, you gonna make flops. Okay, I mean, to me, it just don't even make sense for him to do a record with Scratch Off. Okay, I can understand if he did a record with Gorilla Glue, which allegedly they got something coming in the stash, but it would have made sense to work with the artists that are popping. Scratch Off not popping right now. No shade. Oh, but I forgot. Scratch Off did give up her sister's coochie for the collaboration. I forgot about that. Scratch Off did pimp her sister out. So it makes sense that, they did a collaboration after all. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to give, Champagne Thickums Donkey of the Day again. Unfortunately. I mean, you're flopping and you can't even get one song. Not one song to stick. And you done put out 1,000 features since Not Like Us. 1,000 of them. You did a song with Camila Cabello. You did 2 songs with Camila Cabello. You did a few songs with Sexy Red. You did a Hey Delilah song. You dropped 2 island records with that one DJ that nobody really cares about. So, you put out a song with Scratch Off, you flop even harder. That's what you get. Now, Bond's pregnant, divorced, bitter, broke, okay, is calling out off the cheats mistresses or somebody who she's alleging put some juju on her, okay?
Why do you bitches put juju on me? Huh? What are you bitches? One of you bitches fuck this nigga. Cause what the I was doing so good, so good, exercising. Outfits were being put together. I had so much energy. Now I be in pain.
Okay, so Bond's pregnant, divorced, bitter, broke, said that somebody put some juju on her. And she believes that it's one of Off the Cheats mistresses. Maybe it was Jade, okay? Getting her revenge back at, botching pregnant for throwing those bottles. But boy, oh boy, look how the tables turn. I remember she tried to put juju on Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj talked about it in Ganja Burn. Okay, listen to Ganja Burn, and you know what Nicki Minaj was talking about. Now, I don't really feel bad for botching pregnant, because what goes around comes around. But if I was botching pregnant, I would just relax for the second half of the year. Okay, don't do too much, so she can have a healthy, safe pregnancy. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, Charli XCX and Billie Eilish's Guest officially debuts at #1 on this week's UK singles chart. It makes Charli XCX second and Billie's third #1 hit. Okay, so congratulations to Billie and Charli XCX. I don't really like this song. I've said it plenty of times before, but I'm happy for their success. Allegedly, this single is supposed to go top 3 or top 5 on Billboard Hot 100 chart, which also would be good for Charli XCX. I do feel like she was snubbed at the Video Music Awards, but maybe she'll be able to perform. Okay, even though I personally wouldn't perform if they snubbed me. But, Charli XCX needs all the promotion she can possibly get. Okay. But one thing I will say that, this song would not have the success it has now if Billie wasn't on the song. Charli XCX should really be thanking Billie. Okay, because without Billie, you wouldn't have had this success with the song. Okay, and the song to me is trash. But I'm happy that it's having success because, I feel like Billie's talented. I like Charli XCX personally, but I don't really care for her music like that. So I do somewhat want her to win. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about this. And do you think Charli XCX will put her pride aside and perform at the Video Music Awards, even though she didn't receive any nominations for Brat? Okay. Now, moving on to Donkey of the Day. Sweetie and LL Cool J put out a song called Proclivities. Okay. And obviously people are not really talking about the song because Sweetie is a flop, and LL Cool J, some people consider him an icon. Some people consider him a has-been. Like you were popping, but you're not popping anymore. And so they have a collaboration. I guess this is going to be on LL Cool J's album, and the song is trash. My whole thing is, I really don't understand why LL Cool J, at his big age, okay, he got to be at least in his 50s. Maybe, early 60s. Why are you trying to put out a sexy song? Okay, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. You're not really entertaining like that to be, talking about sex at your big age. Okay, I don't want to see you licking your lips talking about, oh, I want to lick between your thighs. The song is completely corny. Okay, and to be quite honest, I think the song is trash. Okay, I think LL Cool J could have done something a little bit better than call up Sweetie and try to make a sex anthem. I mean, come on now. You're supposed to be an icon in the industry, and at your big age, you trying to get a freaky song out to the world? I mean, come on now. I mean, it was just honestly embarrassing, and I hope and pray that, LL Cool J, the icon that he is not going through a midlife crisis. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to give Sweetie and LL Cool J Donkey of the Day. This song was not needed, okay? It seems like Sweetie won. She'd be doing anything. She just trying to figure out what was stick. And then LL Cool J, Sweetie not even the hottest female rapper out. You could at least got Gorilla Glue. Call up Nicki Minaj. Didn't you host the Video Music Awards with Nicki Minaj back in 2022? Why didn't you call up her to give you a hit? Sweetie can't help you, okay? So this was a chop and a flop. So yes, Donkey of the Day to LL Cool J and Sweetie. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.